Here's 10 quick tips to help you on your land buying journey. Let's tap in. Tip number 1, always walk the land. This step is important simply because what you see on the internet may not be reflective of what's actually the ground truth. Getting here on the ground gives you context and understanding to what you're looking at. These are things that you can work through because you won't always have accessibility to the property. Tip number 2, always talk to your neighbors. This is going to give you that historical context and understanding of historical land use and what is being used for currently and relationship dynamics that we sometimes don't fully understand when going into new territory. Tip 3, access to utilities. This is going to be critical for you because you must ensure that you can get things like power and internet from your service provider to your property. Tip 4, equally important, understanding the zoning regulations for the area in which you're trying to buy land. A lot of us have these misconceptions of what land could be used for, but your municipality and your county can tell you what the zoning ordinance are for the land that you're pursuing. Tip 5, property boundaries. Ensuring you know where your boundaries are mitigates you arguing with someone in the future over land that may or may not be yours. As you can see over my left shoulder, the pink ribbon represents a survey that was just done last evening to identify where the property line starts and ends. Tip number 6, road access. This is critical to ensure that you have accessibility to the property. As you can see here in the video, is a unimproved gravel road that leads to the property. This is critical because if you don't have this, you're going to have to pay for easement access, and that could increase your budget for accessibility purposes. Tip 7, environmental concerns. This could be an assortment of different things from chemicals or waste being dumped on your property to it being a bird sanctuary just to the adjacent property of you. These are things that you need to understand because there are native species that occupy these woods also. Tip 8, future developments. What you want to understand here is what's going to be developed around you because it may be a detractor from what you plan to do in the future based on the city's guidance. Tip number 9, property taxes. As I alluded to in tip 8, future developments will dictate the property taxes you pay for your land in the future. Also something that you have to be mindful of. All right, so final tip being tip 10. Ensure that you have the rights to your land, being the mineral rights and the water rights, because you may be paying for the land. Someone else may have some verbiage in writing historically that gives them legacy rights to resources on the property, something you definitely have to identify and understand. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, share with 3 friends, and subscribe to the channel. And you know our philosophy is to help generate sustainable wealth 1 acre at a time.